Today, we are diving into mills plates and why they might be a fantastic or not so fantastic foundation for your Lego city. I will break down the budget consideration and, at the end of the video, share my plans for phase 1 of my Lego city. Mills plates, which stands for Modular Integrated Landscaping System, are incredibly sturdy, making it effortless to pick up and move sections of your city. Compared to standard base plates, which are flimsy and make it hard to relocate modulars without them falling apart, mills plates are a game changer. One of the biggest reasons I chose mills plates is the space they create underneath the city. This gap is perfect for hiding all the wiring I will need for the lights I plan to add in the future phase of my city updates. Mills plates can come in variety of sizes: 16 by 32, 32 by 32 and 48 by 48. I decided to go with the largest size, as I tend to have trouble designing smaller buildings. However, you can definitely opt for smaller sizes if that suits your needs better. Let's break down what you will need to create a mills plate. First and foremost, you will need a base plate. There are several ways to get one. Bricklink is a great place to start, offering a wide selection of base plates in different sizes and colors. Lego modular buildings always include the base plate, so you will likely have one or two if you have purchased any of those sets. The official Lego websites also offer base plates. You can find them by searching base plates in the top right corner of the site. They come in various colors, but the largest size, the one I use, only comes in a gray color. If you want more color options, you can explore Pick a Brick on the Lego website, which offers base plates in additional colors. However, the price here tends to be significantly higher, which might not fit everyone's budget. Another option is searching for base plates on platforms like Facebook Marketplace. While this can be a more affordable route, be cautious. There's always a risk of encountering scams or not receiving what you expected. With these options in mind, you can choose the best source for your base plates based on your needs and budget. Now that we have the base plate, it's time to build the foundation for the next level. You will need several bricks for this step, and here are all the parts I used. Keep in mind that this isn't the only way to build it, so feel free to customize it to your liking. I'm just excited to show you how I constructed my mills plate. Let's begin in the corner. I used a brick corner piece here, but you could also use 2x2 or 2x3 bricks. It's really up to you. There is no right way to do this. Next, we need to connect one mill space to another. For this, I used 1x2 or 1x4 Technic bricks. Ideally, you should include several connection points with neighboring mills plates. In my case, I added 2 connection points on each side, both positioned near the corners of the base plate. Once that's done, it's time to finish the edges. I placed 2 corner bricks on each side to frame the middle section of the mills plate. Then, fill in the remaining space with 4 1x8 bricks. With the edges completed, we need to create support for the top layer. I used 2x2 bricks spaced about 5 or 6 studs apart. I have found that this spacing provides sufficient support for the top layer. But if you have any suggestion for improvement, I would love to hear them. Now, let's move on to the top layer. I used 9 16x16 plates for this, but you can use smaller plates if you prefer. Simply lay them over the foundation you have built. And there you have it, a fully constructed mills plate, ready for your Lego city. So far, I have focused on benefits and techniques for building mills plates, but there is a major downside to consider: the cost. Creating these plates requires significantly more investment because you are essentially adding 2 extra layers on top of a base plate, and that adds up quickly. The most expensive part is the top layer. You will need 9 16x16 plates per mills plate, and at almost $3 each, that's almost $24 just for the top layer. When you compare this to the cost of a standard base plate, it's nearly triple the price. Sure, you might find cheaper options on Bricklink, but because you will need so many, availability can be an issue. Not all stores carry enough stock. Plus, if you decide to source them from overseas, like from China, you will need to factor in shipping costs, which can make the overall expense less budget-friendly than it initially seems. And don't forget the cost of the middle layer. When you add that into the mix, the total cost of one meal plate can climb to nearly 50 USD. To put that into perspective, that's roughly the price of a smaller Lego set. And remember, that is just for one meal plate. For my phase 1 project, I will need 15 of them, which adds up to a significant investment. By watching my videos, and most importantly, using the affiliate links, you are directly helping me build this city, so thank you for your support. Now, while meal plates are amazing for their sturdiness and versatility, it's important to weigh these costs before committing to them. It is worth mentioning that you don't have to stick to one color for your meal plates like I did. You can use spare bricks from another projects, since these bricks and plates will be hidden away. I personally chose to go with a single color because, honestly, I would lose sleep over the lack of consistency in the system. I know it might sound a bit strange, but I really enjoy keeping things neat and organized. Keep this in mind as you plan your own LEGO City project. Now, let's have a look at my Phase 1 LEGO City. I haven't settled on a name for it yet, so if you've got any cool suggestions, drop them in the comments below. As with any LEGO project, space, aside from the cost, is always a big consideration. For now, I have decided to use two tabletops from IKEA, which give me an area of approximately 200 by 120 centimeters, and if you are in the US, that's roughly 6.5 by 4 feet. This is enough space to fit the 15 plates I'm planning to build for this phase. Since I already own several modular buildings, I have decided to include a few of them in phase 1. These are police station, jazz club, boutique hotel, museum currently undergoing an extension, Sanctum Sanctorum modified to better fit my needs. Oh, and I almost forgot about Tudor Corner. That said, we'll need major modification before I truly like it. If you have seen my review, you will know it's my least favorite modular building so far. With these buildings in mind, phase 1 will focus on creating a city center. I also have 2 copies of the Holiday Main Street, which I will modify, as well as a Chinese restaurant that will be part of a small Chinatown area. Additionally, I'm planning to repurpose the medieval town square set. To make it fit the city center theme, I will completely redesign it and link it with Tudor Corner. This section will face the main town square, though I'm still working out how it will all come together. Opposite the main square, I plan to include a town hall, but that will come in a later stage. I'm also considering adding a Victory Arch opposite the museum extension to tie everything together. Lastly, my city will be car-free. Instead of cars, I will be using trams, because I live in a city where trams are very popular. I will share more details about this in future videos. So, that's the outline for phase 1 of my LEGO City. Let me know what you think, and if you have ideas or suggestions for improvement, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and thanks again for all your support. Until next time, happy building!